Hello there and welcome back. So 2 more weeks have passed and it's time for a new architect home remodel. This again was chosen by Alyssa over at Sims Therapy. She does the reviews and she picks one for me to remodel. Wow, she chose a real doozy for me this time. I have not done the remodel yet. As I'm recording this portion of the video, I'm just looking through it for the first time. Except for seeing it on her channel, just kind of glimpsing at it, but to actually look at it closely, this is a first for me. And I'm actually a little bit scared. I don't know, this one is going to be a challenge. I kind of see what they were going for as far as design, and I think they really put a lot into this house as far as especially designing the outside. But remember, when I remodel these homes, I don't change the walls. I may take off a floor or two on the top that I feel is unnecessary, or even a basement. But just judging from the outside of this one, even if I take floors off, it's going to be quite a challenge. It's decorated with mostly older items. There's a courtyard here in the front. There are some good items in the house, honestly. Some people don't have those big light fixtures. There's a table over there in the dining room. On the wall is a buffet table from the Socialite event, I believe. Some people don't get to unlock all of these items. There's an office there. The bathroom has one of the hotel suite sinks, and it looks like the toilet divider. This is kind of interesting here. There's an elevator and 2 TV screens, which I'm not quite sure what that would be for. I honestly don't know what the build is supposed to be because of the design of the outside. So you come up the elevator and then you come into another living area and a bedroom here. So I'm just looking around. There's another one of those tables that someone might be interested in. And I'm not quite sure what these are for. I guess it's just to climb to the top of the 2 towers in the front. And then you come up the fire pole, and it's another living room and another kitchen. Maybe this is an apartment building. By the way, that gold coffee maker's there too. No, it can't be an apartment building because of the way it's not really divided up into apartments. So you have more of those dividers, another hotel suite sink there. But as far as this layout goes, I'm a little bit confused. But I'm going to get it emptied out, and then maybe I will feel a little bit better about it and get a better idea of what I can do with this house. So here it is, mostly emptied out. You see the towers on the front there. I'm not sure how in the world I'm going to incorporate that into a normal family home. I actually thought about making it a jail, but I don't know about that. But here it is, empty. You can see the shape. I can work with this. I can work with the downstairs. It is rather boxy though, so I'm going to have to do something to kind of distract the eye, which I normally do if it's kind of a boxy structure. That I can handle. I can handle the layout of the downstairs, but I'm just not sure about these upper levels. Look how flat that is back there. But when I come back, we will see the finished house. So it's finished, but let's look at the before. Here's the after. One more time with the before, and now the after. Let's look at it in night mode first so that you can see how pretty it looks lit up. So my 2 biggest challenges were the fact of the towers and the flatness of the build. So I tackled the towers by, once they were shorter, just making them skylights. As far as the flatness of the structure, I've added these balconies that look like flower boxes along the front and the back, as you'll see here in just a second. But you really don't even think about how flat and boxy the structure is anymore now that you look at it. So let's come around the back here. Remember that. So I've drawn the eye away from it just being flat back here by adding on a nice patio and some more of the flower boxes, and really opening it up also with some large patio doors. So let's look at it in day mode now and take the tour. Again, no walls changed whatsoever. And you can see I've added a driveway here, which I think also kind of distracts the eye from the shape of the structure. And then you can see the front here a little bit better in the daytime, the flower boxes, the big doors that walk out, and I think it looks really pretty now. It's very different. I did use some of those 1 square palm trees that were glitched a long time ago that I got out of an architect home quite a while back. Those do come in handy if you can grab those out of architect homes when you see them, because if you have limited space for landscaping and you need trees, those definitely look very nice. So you saw the driveway and the garage door there. You can obviously see that I've converted a room downstairs into a garage. And here again is the back. I really like this patio. I kind of wanted it to look a little bit different so you can see what I did with the stonework back there. The rest of the backyard I just left as trees, kind of a natural setting back there. So coming around the house, you'll notice I did my best to line the windows up, which can be a challenge with an architect home if you don't change the walls. So here's the driveway. And I did want to have a garage for 2 reasons. One, I just wanted a garage. And secondly, I knew that driveway there would break up that exterior in the front, and it certainly did. You come in the side here to the main entrance of the home into this beautiful living room. This house looks so different from the before. I love this house now. It did take me a long time. It took me several days to do this remodel, but I'm so glad now that she picked this house for me. When I first saw it, I really freaked out. I didn't know how I was going to do this, but now I really like the house. I like this room here. I like the whites and blues, the bluish grays together. I think it looks really pretty, and you can see what I've done with the curtains and the windows. And I know I've said it in a previous video, but I'm so happy now that we can put objects in front of those curtain and blind windows. It gives us so many more decorating options. So you see the big TV there in the middle of 2 doorways that lead into this kitchen. I really love the kitchen too. I used that gray flooring that I purchased in an online pack, and also it came with some wallpaper, which is in another room. It was from the old chalet house, and I'm so glad they put those up for purchase. I've always wanted these floors, and I've wanted the wallpaper that went with it. So I've done the older chalet black and white kitchen cabinets and countertops. Has a dishwasher, and there's a bar there in the middle. There wasn't room to put bar stools, but that's okay. It can just be a workstation there. And I really love the stove. I added that painting there on the wall just for a little pop of color. We've got the food processor, the knives and cookbook. So with this past year and these updates and all these little things that we've gotten, you can really put some nice things together now. And then through here is the laundry room, where I've used that chalet wallpaper that I just talked about while we were in the kitchen. A coat rack, there's an ironing board back there, washer and dryer, and a laundry cabinet and a phone. And then there's a window there with the vertical blinds. And then the doorway beside it brings you into this room. This, I wasn't sure what to do with. It's such a long, awkward room. But then I realized that a table fits right smack dab in the middle of it, and I decided, okay, that's the dining room. Remember, this is that back room that had the 2 TVs on either side of the elevator. I'm not really sure what that was about, but it makes a perfect dining area. I've taken that white chalet table because it has the black metal legs and paired that with the plum and black chairs, and I think it looks just beautiful. That's the doorway to the staircase there. You can see I've added an extra little chair and table to bring the black over to the other side of the room. The black wine rack in the middle of these 2 doors that really open up the space to the back patio. So you would be able to dine there and then come straight back here onto the patio, which I think really makes it the perfect spot for that dining area. I really like this little patio too. I think it's just enough. It's not huge, but it's very cute. It has everything you need there, a plant, a barbecue grill, and a nice place to eat outdoors. So let's close these doors and we're going to go on with the tour. There's a door in the corner of the dining area over here that leads you into the master suite, which I absolutely love. I really love the colors in it. So if you take the pillows on the couch, that dark kind of slate gray color, it's the same tone of gray as you have on the blinds there. It also perfectly matches the armoire over here on the other side of the room. Then you have the color, the same exact color in that bookshelf on the bottom. Then there's a lighter color bookshelf on the top, which perfectly matches the bottom of the sofa, as well as those lights in the corner. You also have the big screen TV in here, so it's the perfect little lounging area that's attached to the master bedroom. And coming through these doors, there it is. I've used the black and gold hotel suite bed. And you'll see also how some of the curtains and blinds are ending up on the furniture. It's sort of a new option again to use these with objects in front of them. But I think it looks actually kind of neat the way it ended up like that. And then on the other side of the bedroom, there's just a dresser and some decor, a couple of pictures on the wall, and a coat rack and plant in the corners. So that is the bedroom portion of the suite, and then walking straight back through that lounge room, you have this beautiful bathroom. I love how the colors came together in here as well. So you have the black stone finish on the vanity and the divider for the toilet. Then you have that color of wood there on the bottom of the vanity, which I brought out with those blinds. I think it's called the weathered blinds, if I'm not mistaken. And then you even have that tray on the tub that matches that as well. So it brings all these blacks and browns together. And then where you have all of the glass in the bathroom, that can sort of be reflected in the grayish color on the floor. So again, I love bringing these colors all in together. And then I have the golden flower pot that matches all of the faucets in the bathroom on the tub, shower, and the vanity. So I really, really love this little master bedroom. So that is the first level of the remodel. And of course, not changing any walls. So you can just see all it is redecorating, and that's it. So I encourage you to challenge yourselves. If you want to buy an architect home, try to do it without changing the walls. You can take off levels, but just try to do one following the rules that I've imposed on my own self, and you'll see how fun it can be. So this room here I've just used as sort of a landing and a sitting area. You couldn't really make it a bedroom because the stairs had to be here, so I just wanted to make a good use of it and just made it a sitting area. Now, how this layout was, I did not have a choice on this part. You have to come outside onto the balcony to enter the second bedroom. Now, if you remodel and change walls, obviously you can add a bedroom, but with my own rules, I couldn't, so I had to use that middle section as a bathroom for this level, but that's okay. I do like this bedroom a lot. I've staged it as sort of a preteen or a teenager's room, but this could be used as any sort of a bedroom. I think it's really nice. I like all the light woods blended together with the bed, the nightstands, that gaming TV, and then the armoires there, and then that computer desk also has a light wood finish on the top of it as well. So I think it's a very pretty bedroom. And again, that middle section had to be a bathroom, so I put a door here to that. And I brought the light woods in here as well with that beautiful gray flooring. I've used the light chalet vanity with the silver accents, the silver and white tub, and that farmhouse towel rack always looks so pretty with that chalet set. I just love it. So that's the second level. I'll give you another angle of the bathroom here. And you probably noticed another staircase in that sitting room. So we're going to look at the skylights here first. So obviously there is another level, and we're going to go up and take a look at that. So that sitting area / landing, I opened up and vaulted the ceilings there. And I made sure to add a lot of windows up there. Behind you have that view of the forest, and then out the front from that balcony where the staircase is, you can see the flowers out there. I think it's beautiful like this. And if you add a lot of windows, then you don't really need a lot of artwork either. So you see that one square you can land on and walk through the doorway. You come into an office. This is the room that's on top of the bathroom below. So it's just a simple office with a computer and a stereo in there. And I wanted to put something up here, and I do like to make houses to where you can complete events in them. And of course, a computer is pretty much always a part of any update. So I definitely always try to add that and a phone and all the other basic necessities. And you can see I've opened up over top of that other bedroom as well. If you wanted to recreate this without changing the walls, you could also just make those rooms. You don't have to make them mezzanines up there. So yes, I'm very happy with this remodel. And we don't need to do the grid since it was a remodel, but we're going to take a look at the furniture and where everything is now. That was the courtyard, which is now the driveway. This I've converted into the garage. This is the new living area here. I really love the colors, as well as the new kitchen. Very simple. And what is now the laundry room. And then the staircase room there. The beautiful dining room, which used to have an elevator there. And now we'll look at the master suite. There's the living area. Again, I love the colors in here. And there's the bedroom area of the master suite. And then you come back through and you go to the master bath, which I also love the colors in. I didn't realize how closely all those woods matched. And then there's a better look at the back patio. Then we'll come up the stairs and look at the landing and sitting area. And the only thing I'm not really happy with is that you have to walk around to get to the bedroom. But we had to have that bathroom. And then there's the bedroom. And you can see the skylights. You can look straight down into the master as well as the living room. So that's how I did those. And then there's the open mezzanine area plus the staircase that leads into the office. And then there's the open area for the extra bedroom. So that is the remodel. To be completely honest with you, Alyssa, I really dreaded this when I saw what you picked for me. I'm sorry, but I really, really did. But thank you so much because I'm so happy with it now. It was quite a challenge, and once you complete a challenge and you're happy with it, it definitely makes it worthwhile. So thank you very much for picking this house for me. I hope everyone enjoyed the tour. If you did, please hit that like button. I sure do appreciate it. Thank you so very much for watching and hanging out with me this long. I know it's probably a pretty long video, but you guys take care. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.